finally, let's start. First of all, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Uh, and a very warm welcome to all of you who are joining us live today on LinkedIn. And it's been amazing because we are having a people across the globe. So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. And we are truly excited to have all the professionals, trailblazers, leaders, innovators, joining us today. So today's session is going to be very much powerful, practical, and little bit forward thinking. And I promise you that you will walk away with insights you can immediately apply. So be ready and be attentive, guys. Okay. Now, for those who don't know me yet, so my name is Charmi G, and I'm Associate Director Marketing at Bugandai Tech. And at Bugandai Tech, we specialize in driving intelligent automation, AI powered transformation, and digital accelerations for enterprises worldwide. This was a little bit about myself and my company. Now, I'm very much I'm feeling very proud to introduce our speaker today, Arun Kumar. He is highly respected and a Salesforce developer with extensive experience with Agentforce specifically. And he has I've seen him grown. He started here as an intern, and now he is he's a senior developer. So today Arun will be sharing us and helping us to get started with Agentforce Vibe, and trust me that this session will full of value. So be ready. So before we move ahead, I want to make one announcement kind of, and to just make this session very interactive. uh, Before I proceed there, can we share the screen, please?
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you, Arun. Perfect. Can you go to the earlier screen? Perfect. So
Okay.
I've already introduced Arun to you guys. So the announcement. So here is something very exciting that we will be recognizing the most interactive participants for the today's session. So there are two options. First, who is most interactive and attentive during the sessions. So use and ask thoughtful questions, engage actively in chat section, and share your insights if you know something, or share resources if you know something. And the other one is a person who receives the highest engagement and impressions on LinkedIn by posting about this webinar and tagging us. So you'll get 24 hours to gain the more impressions and engagement, and then we'll be announcing the winners tomorrow. So make sure that you are posting on LinkedIn and tagging us and using the hashtags. You'll receive all the informations on the email after this session. So be ready for earning some swags and some goodies. And so it's not I don't want you guys to just watch. So participate, comment, and share your thoughts. Okay, so let's make this session very interactive. Now let me walk you through the agenda. Arun, can you move to the agenda? So yes, today we are going to discuss, or we'll start with introduction to Agentforce Vibes. Then we'll look at Agentforce and its core components. Then we'll create a Apex action for Agentforce. So there will be a demo given by Arun, and we'll explore together. We'll perform some activity using Agentforce Vibe, and that will help you to connect and experience the environment. And then lastly, we'll have a Q&A session. And during the session, if anyone is having any questions, please use the chat section to share your thoughts, or any questions. We'll be happy to answer. Perfect. Now I would like to hand it over to Arun. So Arun. You can start. I'll turn off my video for some time.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I can do the same as well. Okay. So I am starting with the Agentforce vibe, and then later on we will talk about the Agentforce as well. Then we will create Agentforce actions, FX actions using Agentforce vibe, and then we'll map with a specific topic, and also then we'll test that actions as well. Like so, first let's talk about what is Agentforce vibe. Agentforce vibe basically a tools we can say that, and we can say that also it is an extension that can be used into Salesforce and that can be used into VS Code as well. By using that we can do the things like we can do the coding as well. Not only the coding, it can do the things as well, like it can create custom metadata, it can do the automation as well, right? So it can do multiple things at a time, right? And also it can do the automation as well. So Agentforce vibe, it has a AG coding interface, means you can use inside the Salesforce, inside the VS Code as well. And if we talk about the understand context, what it means that if you are using Agentforce vibe, and if you then Agentforce vibe actually understand your Salesforce, like what are the objects you are using, what are the apex class you have, what are the flow you have, right? So and what are the LWC you have, that can, and we can also create those things by using Agentforce vibe, as well as also we can customize whatever the things we have. If we have to customize a LWC component, that can be also done using the Agentforce vibe, and also we can generate a new one as well according to our need, according to business requirement, and can perform actions automatically. It means that in the Agentforce vibe we can create workflows. What it means is that suppose it have different things, like it can connect with the Jira, it can connect with the GitHub, right? So suppose we have a scenario like a Jira ticket have been created, and then we want to perform some actions and we have a repetitive task related to that ticket, then we can create a automations, create a workflows. Once the ticket will be created, then that a specific action, a specific workflow will automate that task by using Agentforce vibe. We don't have to perform things manually, it can automate that task using Agentforce vibe. And secure and reliable, it means that Salesforce actually work with follow with the layer of security, so we don't have to think about the security things. It always work, you can only perform the things what you have, what the permissions you have, you never can do the extra things, so it always secure and reliable. MCP supports, it means that what it means that that can be connect with like Jira, that can be connect with GitHub, and that can be connect with the Slack as well, so we can perform things from there as well. Like if things like as I have given the example, like if a ticket have been created, then we want to perform some action, then that can be done using MCP as well. And build for all skills level, what it means that if you are a beginner developer, if you are a medium level developer, and if you are a good developer, like still it can help you. If you are a beginner, you have to create one LWC component, you have to create one flow, so you don't have to write a single lines of code, you have to just type in natural language what your business requirement is, you have to just type that. And what Agentforce will do, Agentforce will write that code by their self, you don't have to write a single lines of code, right? And it can create test classes for that code as well, you can do the changes inside that created classes. And if you are a beginner level developer, then also it can be help, like it can help, like if you suppose you have created one apex classes, and you can do the changes by yourself that. And if you are experienced level, if you have a lot of tasks like repetitive task, right? So instead of writing code line by line, so you can give the Agentforce vibe to do that things. Agentforce vibe will do that, that can create that code, and you can just check that code is everything fine. You have to check the security things, you have to check the you can check complete code, and if everything fine, you have to just submit that, you have to just deploy that, right? So instead of writing line by line, it can help you there as well, right? So Agentforce vibe is for everyone, that can be used by everyone, right? So let's move to the Agentforce. What Agentforce actually is? Agentforce is basically AI forward automation perform things like it can be in marketing, in commerce, and every business that Agentforce vibe can help you, right? So in this, I am giving a scenario where actually Agentforce work. So suppose we have created one hotel booking system, right? A customer can book hotel, and in that hotel there can be multiple reviews, right? So instead of checking each and every review, we want to create a actions, that action can perform things automatically, like that can give the result, like what are the positive reviews, what are the neutral, what are the negative ones. So for that we can create one topic that will get all the review of a specific hotel, and then Agentforce should categorize those reviews, what are the positive things, what is the negative, what are the neutral things. So Agentforce can work, Agentforce can do that things within a minute. If a person going to do that things manually, then it can take a lot of time, right? So where Agentforce can actually help, right? And advanced reasoning and real-time data, it means that Agentforce actually work with your existing data. What is the data? That it means that if you have whatever the reviews you have till now, so those updated data, it work on those reviews, not the the new, not the outside of your Salesforce data, right? And seamlessly integrated with data cloud, it means that if you are your Salesforce connected with the multiple data sources, right? So it can get the access of all the data, it can work perfectly with the data cloud as well. Low code customizations means it, if you are not a like a good developer, still you want to create topics, actions, then you can still create that one, because it follow the low code, like if you have basic scenario, if you want to create basic action, then that can be done by easily, right? So next is key components of the agent force. Before creating a agent, what we should know, like if we are creating we have to create agent, first we have to finalize the business requirement, what actually the requirement is. Suppose we have two scenario, first scenario is related to opportunity, and second scenario is related to cases, right? So first scenario can be like we have to create one topic related to opportunity, like a customer want to know the all about the opportunity. So for that we have to create one topic that will get the all the details of a specific opportunity, right? And the second topic we have to create related the cases, like where the customer want to know the case details, like case status and everything, right? So we have two topic as of now. First one is related to opportunity, by using that we are getting all the details of the opportunity. And the second one is related to the cases, which are giving the case details, like case status and everything, like. So we have two topic. First thing is topic, and we have, if behind every topics we should have at least one action. Actions mean that actually make the connection between the customer who actually giving the prompt, and it makes the customer, it makes the connection with the Salesforce, with Salesforce data, what the data we have. If agent giving response, then this they we should have data in the backend. What Agentforce will do, we have created action and attached with that topic. Then, like if you want to case status, like we have to provide the case number. Using case number, that the case status we have to find out. So we have to we have to give the case number. Based on that, action will go into inside the Salesforce and check that case status, and based on that it will respond to the customer the case status, what actually is correct real time, right? So in this way Agentforce actually work, and Agentforce can access the data, right? And the next thing is, where do they work? It means that Agentforce can be on multiple platform, like it can be on the inside Salesforce, and it can be on the Experience Cloud side, it can be on the Slack, and also it can be on WhatsApp and inside the Facebook Messenger as well. So it can be multiple site as well, right? So these are the things about the Agentforce vibes and Agentforce. So let's proceed to know about the how we can set up Agentforce vibe. So I'm just opening the agent for VS Code. So here, first of all, few customization we have to use, we have to do without before using the agent force, right? So first of all, we have to install few extension which are like first type on Salesforce, like Salesforce. You will type Salesforce, then you can get few extensions like Agentforce Vibe, Salesforce extension pack. So first we have to install this one, and then we have to install Agentforce Vibe as well. Once you will install Agentforce Vibe, then you will get this icon. This icon is basically Agentforce Vibe. By using that, we can perform things, right? We can automate things, and here are few things as well. So let me, like, so here you can see the button like new task. One, suppose we have created one LWC component and we want to create another things, right? So using this we can create different tasks if one task have been created, right? And the second one is MCP server. What it means, using this you can install the MCP server and connect with that like GitHub, Slack, and the Jira as well, right? So I am just typing Git. So using, once you will type that here, you can see that Git, you have to install that, you have to configure, you have to make the setup, then you can use that as well. Like MCP, with the MCP server you can perform the things as well, right? And the third one is history. Like if you have like perform things and not as expected, then you, once you will click on that, then you can delete each and everything, so what the conversation you have done till now. And also if the task is completed, then you can also refresh that as well using this one, right? Okay, so next part is, click on this one. So here you can see that and few more things as well, like at the rate. What it means, that it means that add context mean what are the things available into the Salesforce. Like there can be apex class, there can be a LWC component, there can be a object, and there can be a fields, right? So if using at the rate, suppose we want to write a test class of a apex classes, so we have to type at the rate and name of that apex class, and then it will, we have to prompt like type please create a test classes for this one, this apex class. So what Agentforce 5 will do, that will access that existing apex class, and for that it will create test classes, right? Test class. So by using at the rate we can perform this thing. And we have slash as well. Using that we can commands like, we, if we have created like a workflows rule and we want to trigger that, using that we can do as well, right? And the second one is manage MCP servers. If we have connect with the multiple MCP servers, so by using this one we can like add and remove and do the some customization as well. Using this we can do that as well, right? And the third one is manage Agentforce rules and workflows as well. What are the rules? So there are two types of rules. First are the globals rule, which provided by Agentforce Vibe. So what are these rules? Let me open anyone so I can, you can understand better. So here you can see that apex trigger requirement, right? So here are different rules already have been added here. So apex trigger requirement, if you see that there are some best practices for the trigger one, like one trigger for one object and some soccer rules as well, and bulkification rules as well. So by default we have these rules in Agentforce Vibe, and also we can create our rules as well if we according to our business rules, right? And the second thing is workflow means if we have to automate things like as discussed, if suppose in Jira we once we get a ticket, so based on that we have to perform the same things again and again, right? So for that we can create a workflow. By using that workflow it can automate that without doing the things manually. It can automate that, like if the change is related to LWC, if the change is related to Apex class, right? If a repetitive task, then that can be done by the workflows as well. So these are the things like rules and workflows, we can create that as well. And here are two more things as well, like plan and act. What it means, that plan, suppose we want to plan a LWC component and we are planning to develop a app. So for that we can type here the things according our requirement. Like suppose I am typing that I want to create a to do app, right? So let's see what it gives. So by typing that, it will give the things like how you can go step by step, and once all the details have been given, you can modify the things, you can change the things according to your need. According to business needs, we can modify the things. Then once the plan is confirmed, so we can use the act, we can once we can act that, and once we will click on the act, then that will be created, like all the files will be created. If we have to create lwc component, then we have to just click on the act, then all the files will be created, even including test classes. One by one it will create that, right? And we can check each and every file, do the changes according to need, right? So this is the way how Agentforce Vibe actually works. So let's move to the things what actually we are going to do today. So we have to create a one apex action by using, we have to, which we have to use in the Agentforce, right? So for that we have one scenario, one basic scenario. By using that we have to create get the case status, like case details, right? So let me refresh this one first. Okay, delete all the history. Okay, then. So I am just giving a prompt to create an FX class to get the case status by case number, right? And for that, we have to create invocable FX that we have to use in the agent force, so that we are creating invocable class. So create an invocable FX class to get the case, only case status by providing case number, right? So we have given written the prompt, and I'm sending that. So it will generate that apex class including test class, then we will deploy that, then we will use that inside our Salesforce. So let it be created. So as of now we can take any questions. If anyone have any question, then they can ask as well. So so now we can see that it is creating that apex class. So here it can ask the the if we needed customization, then we can do that as well. Okay, use system auto default. So for now I am selecting anyone. Okay, so let's see how it's creating, and we can also modify things. Okay, so now you can see that here the class being created, and once the class will be generated, it will generate the text classes of that as well. So here are some questions like Agentforce enables non-developers to build app and automate workflows using simple natural language like English instead of writing complex code. Yes, correct. Okay, so now we have to click the save one, and the class will be saved, and then it will generate another class like XML1, and also one will click on the save again, then it will create the test classes as well. Here we can see that test classes also being created. So once it will be generated, then we have to deploy that, then we will wait with the creating that topic as well. So I'm saving that, and here the fx class have been created, and here we can check that according to our need it is correct or not, like taking case number for the input one and giving response, we have given only status one, and also errors too, it is dealing with those. And so let's deploy this one, and also we can deploy with the Agentforce Vibe as well, Vibe commands. So we are getting some errors, it means not saved. Okay, so it have given some error, so we are not tackling with that one. And sometime it behaves because it is AI. Sometime it will go with the expected one, and sometime not. So we have to check that as well. So the we are going inside the Salesforce, and let's see how we can map that. Suppose we have created then FX actions, then how we can map with the agent force, right? So we have to go inside the setup, and then we have to search that agent. Okay, I am searching that agent, and here you can see the details like agent force agent, and once you will click on that, you can get what are the available agents. So here we can check we are doing the things inside the agent force default, because there we have remove all the existing actions, and open in builder. Okay, so as of now there is no existing topic, because I have removed each and every topic. And before creating new, we have to deactivate the agent. Once it will be, if it will be activated, then we will not show this button. So we have to deactivate that. So let's create a new topic where we are using that the apex actions. So here also we can give a prompt, and topic will be created by the Agentforce Vibe itself, right? So I am giving just prompt. We want to know the case status by case number, right? So we have to just type that, and it will create complete topic with the with all the instructions as well, right? So I have given this prompt, and you can see that here are the all available details, like names, like case status inquiry, and classification description, and scope of the topic as well, and instruction as well. Here we can see that from the user to provide their case number if it is not already available, and also validate the case number provided by the user before. So all the instructions provided by Salesforce, it is there. So we have to just click on the next one. We can select the existing topic as well, and we have to finish, and the topic will be created. Like, so now once a user type here, I want to know the case inquiry, I want to know the case details, right? So, so here are few questions like, can Agentforce work for code optimization? Yes, it can work with the code optimization as well. So like, if we have to, like, suppose we have one existing FX classes, right? So we want to do the optimization for that one. Then we have to tag that FX classes at the rate. With that FX classes, then we will get that, we can check that what are the things there should be. It will get actually the details, like if there are any things related to, like if it is not in best practice, if it is not following the security, if it is not in a good way, and if it is like loops inside the circle. So those details Agentforce Vibe can get, and that can be removed from there as well, and that can be in best practices. It can be done by the Agentforce basically, right? Agentforce Vibe. So it is good for the optimization as well. It can do that things as well, right? So yes, that can be done. And the case status inquiry, like you can see that the topic have been created, case status inquiry. So if any user type here, I want to know the case status of a case, right? So we have to just type that, and that trigger, that topic will be selected, and that topic will be triggered. So it will not get the details from the backend, because it don't have any actions as of now. What actions actually do, if we are giving the case number, then that case number passes by the actions to inside the Salesforce, and it will get the data from Salesforce. Then it, in response, we get the details, right? So as of now the topic have been created. So with the topic we have to create at least one actions, and we can create multiple as one, right? So we are using the topic, we are creating a new topic. So clicking on the next one, here we can select the action type. So there can be multiple actions, right? That can be apex class, that can be flows, that can be like a REST API. Like we can do the integration as well from the third party, we can get the details as well, and also that can be from template as well, right? So for now we have created apex class, so I'm selecting that, and here we will get action tab like apex rest for the integration word, and we have to use like we are using within vocal method. So I'm selecting this one. Here we can get all the available, so single output case details, we can check that as well. And also if we want to know all the details of the case, get contact, get cases for contact. Okay, let me type case details. So selecting this one for now, if I are not using reading one. So if we finish the, like here we can see we have to provide few instructions as well, like here you can see that agent action instructions like written all case details combined into a single response, right? Here you we have one checkbox loading text, like once you will give prompt, then sometimes take times to loading, like so here we can customize that well. So we can add loading case details, loading case details, right? So once you submit that related to case, then those details will be shown there, like loading case detail will show there. And also, oh, skin is blank. Okay. Okay. So here we have two more things as well, like input and output, what it actually like once a topic have been triggered, then it can have at least one input. Like here we are taking only case number, and in the case output we are showing the details. There can be like case status and case like case source, there can be multiple things, right? And we can combine into single outputs as well, right? So in input, please provide the we have to put the instructions. So please provide case number. So and it is required input because there should be at least one required input. Based on that, it actually query the data from our Salesforce, right? So in the output we can type that show all the available details, so all the available details. Okay. And so in this checking that, so in the conversation and also message, so we can type that show the message as well, like if a like error message comes, that can be also show there. So show the message, show the, just typing this one only, and showing the conversation, checking that as well. And result status, show the result as well, showing the conversation that as well, and clicking on the finish as well for now. And now we can see that in that specific topic the action have been added, right? So now when we will trigger that, like when we talk like we want to know the case status, right? So that case status inquiry topic will be triggered. Once it will trigger that action as well. That action, what it will do, it will get the data from the backend of that particular case number, and that will provide the response to us, right? So let's trigger that I want to know case status, right? And for that it will know, it will ask the please provide the more details about the case you are referring to. It means that please provide the case number as well. So for that we have to know at least one case number. Check that, here we can get. So and also it can be customized as well, like it can also customize, it can also customize how it should respond. That can be customized in our instruction as well. We can, if we want to customize, then in the instructions we have to give the prompt, right? If you just talk like this one, then that we, our response, the agent response, what should be there, right? So I, the case number I am providing, that case number is, okay. So as of now, you can see that the action is not triggering that. Why? Because we have not given the permission to that specific Apex actions to the agent force. So let's go inside the Apex class and give the permission to the agent force. Okay, I'm typing that fx class. Can we do on that? We have one question. So can we do on case management as well? So yes, we can perform it. It can be on the opportunity, it can be on the lead, it can be on the opportunity, it can be on account as well, and the case management as well. We can create, we can perform, we can create a topic according to our business requirement as well. FX clauses. Anyone can answer as I am working on developing marketing agent. Yes, it can. We can automate things of the marketing as well. So here is the our case. Our class is get case status. So case actions. It can do that. Case details actions and maybe this one. So here already we have given not this one. We can check here as well what is the exactly the name of the class. Get case details in the output. Case detail section, so already have the permission of this one. So let me trigger again. Okay, I'm just giving prompt. I want to know the case details. So now you can see that I want to know the case. I have typed just and it is asking that could you please provide the case number so I can retrieve the details for you. So I am just giving the case number to that to him, and here we expecting that we can get the details. Yes, we can see that here are the details of the case. Like here we can see that one case found and the status is the success message we are showing also there, because we have tick that checkbox so into the conversation. That's why we are showing, we are able to see these details as well. And here are the case details like case number, case status, and case priority. All of the details of the case we are getting that. So in this way you can create actions, we can map with a specific topic, right? So in this way you can create your custom topic and custom actions as well, and you can automate the things as well, right, according to your business need. So here are few questions. How does Agentforce ensure data security and privacy? So Agentforce actually following that, like if we have created one Apex classes, right, as here we can, you can see that I have created one Apex classes. So for that, here you can see that security option. In security options we have to give the permission of that specific user profile, then that actions only Agentforce can be access that particular user. Suppose I am triggering here, I am a external user. If we have given permission to that user, then that action can be only accessed by that particular user. So and also if that user have a specific case object permission and case fields permission, then the user only will be able to see the details of the case, otherwise that he cannot be able to see the details. So Salesforce actually follow the layers of security by default and some manually as well, like the fx classes. And also we can enforce that as well, like with sharing and also with enforce security as well, right? So there are different way we can implement the security things as well inside the Salesforce for the Agentforce as well. And it always follow the best security things as well at Salesforce also known for the security for. Yeah. So any else questions?
There was one question on, I think, agent. Wait, let me tell you. Am I audible, Arun?
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's like, I created an agent force agent using a standard template. Can I customize it to add more advanced functionality?
Yes, yes. Oh, once you will create agent force is basically where we actually define the things like what for the agent force is and behind that we have to customer create topics. Like if we have topic, then it will going to work. If we don't have topic, it will not going to work. By default we have existing some topics, like here you can see that some existing topic as well, we can add on those as well. If we are not using that existing one, we have to create the topic for that as well. Like if you need some details about related to opportunity, then for that one we have at least one topic that will get the data of the opportunity. And if we have another requirement related to case, then there should be a topic related to case that will fetch the data from the backend. So we can customize the things according to need. Yeah, that is possible.
Okay. And I think other questions are already answered by the audience, especially Sirsh. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can continue, Arun.
Yes. So it was the things like I was to I have planned like creating an topic, creating an action fusing agent force vibe, and creating a topics, attaching and mapping those things with the agent force and showing that as well. And the next for is Q&A. Any other questions?
Anyone else?
Yeah, one more questions. Can you please elaborate more about Einstein trust layer? So if we talking about the trust layer, so there are things like Salesforce follows. Like suppose if you know about the data masking, so that is actually the things where like if you have suppose one scenario, you want to know the details of the case details, and you want to, so in that scenario the case, if you want to know the case status and we are providing the case number, so that should not be published, right? So what Salesforce actually do, that it will provide only the API name of the fields to the AI, and based on that the response will be created by the AI, and not the actual data like the case number I have provided, that will be masked by the agent force itself. And once the response we will get on the name of the on the place of the case number, that will be automatically populated inside the response. So this way it will follow the instant trust layer, and that way it is not, it perfectly data masking will work on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Arun.
Yes, thanks. Anand.
I hope everyone are good with the demo, and do share your insights if any over here. And as we come to the end of today's session, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who joined us live, and your engagement, your comments, your questions was truly have truly made this session very powerful and very interactive. And of course, Arun, thank you so much for sharing such amazing demo on and helping every one of us by getting started with Agent Force Vibes. So today we learned that Agent Force Vibe is not just about coding faster, it's about building smarter actually. So it's all about using natural language to create real solutions, having AI as your autonomous coding partner, and transforming the way basically the way we approach development in the ecosystem, especially the Salesforce ecosystem, right? So moving ahead now, as promised, we have been tracking the engagement throughout the session, and we are putting one message on the group, and we'll be announcing the winners tomorrow for who was the most interactive during the session and who gained the more engagement and impressions on the LinkedIn post that they have done. So our team will connect with you shortly. You will get a message on chat also right now, and you will also receive an email after some time today only with all this information and what hashtags and how to tag and everything. So yeah, I hope that you found this session valuable, and share this live with your network, and do make sure you are dropping your biggest takeaway and sharing that with us in your post. And yeah, follow us for more session, because we are planning a series of agent for sessions, and there are so many amazing sessions that we have planned. You will be will be announcing soon, and you'll get more details on our LinkedIn page. Now, at last, we are sharing one feedback form. Would be happy if you can give us the feedback, and also there is a question you will find over there. You can suggest your topic, and your feedback will be valuable for us and our team, and to make the improvements. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here, and have a good night. Have a good day ahead. Those who have joined from US and UK, and thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Arun.